I'm pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean. That's... I don't get it at all. I got another one! Skinny little frog, Muggy Lou is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I guess that one is about rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it? I think you have a gambling problem.
So, did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet. I think we can call that poetic justice.
I regret coming back for that conversation. That was horrible. Alright. Back to the sick people. Frog wearing frog hat wearing frog hat. Yep. They were stacking hats.
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Laffy's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless! Well, fine.
God,
if you're not going
you're
to go
welcome.
help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Ifrid's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Ifrid?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here, this one's for you.
Somewhere out there is a gamer who took a recording of her saying "good little boys" and plays it on repeat every night.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
They're waiting for her to eat it.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes, it's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
I feel like the relationship between Eisen and Rokuro reminds me of Sanji and Zoro from One Piece. Okay. Where do I go now? I'm unclear. I gotta go east and then north. Alright. Let's do an equipment check. Is there anything I need to move around? Anything that's been mastered? Mana Lance Mastered Warpike. That works. Twin Charm Mastered. All of these are mastered. Okay. Calcite Boots. I guess I'll leave those on her for now. Alright. Huh? What are you? I'm Mukluk! Been years last time I played this game. Of course Hyzen's played Waifu Simulator.
Solatoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solatoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
And now they all
If you
hate you and
say
want to
so.
kill you.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
Oh, dang, that was a low blow.
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Magulu, here's your dose of Solatoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from...
I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
Hey? Chip liked that part. What's up? Hold on. He was yelling at me. What's up? He flopped. Difficult to reach him now. Okay. Alright, there's an exclamation point at the northeast now.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
He is purring so loudly. He's like, yes. Alright, so I need to go this way and then find a path north, I believe.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the
Oh
Burnout
god, that's so
Plateau.
far away.
Yeah. If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Is this a free game? I don't think so. I got it on Steam. Those tail flicks, though? Yeah. Okay, he's chewing on me. He's ready to roughhouse. I'm not ready to get chewed up.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well,
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
none of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about.
Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Well, it is
Yeah, I don't get
amazing
her
in
at all.
some sense, I suppose.
The amount of wild monsters in this game is crazy. I still need to find someone to turn in, like, the bounties that I've done. Does this kid wear a collar like a dog? Yeah, so, like, he was a slave and just decided he'll wear it forever, I guess. It's just like how she was a prisoner and decided that she's... Actually, no, these weren't the prison clothes. She got these clothes after she broke out of the prison. And she's cool with this.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Aizen and Zavid can't work together to find Aifreed.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
The bounties is a dragon head mark on most towns. I will try to look for it. You're a big fella?
I don't think we have a chance!
Oh my god, it's Shaipash! Oh boy, he's coming! Dang, boss! He's big!
Wounds that won't heal.
Oh my god, this guy's only down to like 75% health.
Hope this works! Take this guy! Ice Edge! Got you!
I thought you took a lot less damage when you blocked. That is not the case. Well, no, I said that wrong. It's not that you don't take less damage, but I thought it was even more damage reduction than it is. Like, I was surprised to lose 200 health there when I blocked the attack. No! Ah, they should be able to finish it. I hate how long it takes to get the block up sometimes. It's like you'll be in the middle of something and like he swings at you and you hit block, and sometimes it can take like 2.5 seconds to come up because it's got to finish all the current animations. Magalu? There we go.
It was a close one. But
Did Rokuro finish it again? Oh my gosh. Just if you compare it to games like Guild Wars 2 or something like that, or even like Souls, like the block mechanic in this game just feels extremely unresponsive. Unless you're standing there and doing nothing and then you hit the block when you need it, then it will happen right then. But if you were doing anything else, it will not happen when you need it. Oh, there's Aizen.
Aizen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifreed card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifreed, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms...
He's right there.
I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Aizen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing?
You owe me a
Just
soda.
stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malakim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Moloch arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malakim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malakim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only 2 reasons. To protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malakim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case,
Your motives? Your
Baptist will meet
slavers.
you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
You would never understand what slavers like us go through.
I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen are about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Am I still going the right way? Okay, looks like ahead and then left.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Eisen?
Oh my gosh, this is the fifth conversation in one region.
It belonged to Eifried, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But
What was... Okay. What was that game or series where they had the things that looked like a gun, but it wasn't, and they would, like, shoot themselves in the head, and then it would, like, summon a powerful spirit that would, like, fight for them? Persona, thank you. I know of the series, but I haven't played the series. The way the Eifried, or not Eifried, Zavid used the not gun, it made me think of Persona.
why is Zavid looking for Eifried? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Hello.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now
See you,
is
Arcadia.
just what they're planning to spring on us.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Billy. Oh, come on. I just pet... Someone redeemed pet the cat. I just pet the cat. There we go. Here we go. This is from Wrathwill. Ah! Hey. Wrathwill, that's your fault.
When and how did Ifrid disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifrid vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifrid would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifrid about a year ago. Surely it must have
Mukluk
caused quite...
bobble, mukluk bobble, mukluk bobble, mukluk bobble.
Foo Fighting Panda, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Mukluk Douglas, but thought it'd be Reginald Desk the fourth. This is Johnson Vessels the third because you Foo Fighting Panda back to the lab. Hope you enjoy. Austin Entertainment's on the way. Crank at the speakers, not touch your beakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
So I need to go right, but what's in here? A halberd? I think that's an Eleanor weapon. Ore fragments. Silver coin. And the stairs continue upwards. Is that Ifrid?
Ifrid.
It's Ifrid!
So, this is Von Ifrid.
Look for tripwires. There's gonna be traps.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
That's... What? He's in prison. He's like... No, man, that's gay. What are you talking about? No, you don't write. The men don't do... No.
Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got